Yes, I think tumeshaingia live guys. Yeah, tumeshaingia live. So wacha tutafute tunaenda wapi? So chat iko hapa. Yeah, tuko ready. We are on guys. We are on. So wacha nitafute Champions League sahi. Champions League live sahi. Champions League. Arsenal transfer. Champions League. Yeah. Champions League tuko ndani. We are in already. Yeah, we are in already. Tuko live. Yeah. Pot 2. Sisi Arsenal tuko pot 2. Yes. Acha nifungue sauti. Yeah. So, I think kuna tofauti.
Their opponents are Bayern and Barcelona.
The defending champions will also be playing Atalanta at home, Bayer Leverkusen away in pot 2, hosting Tottenham and playing in Lisbon against Sporting in pot 3, and in pot 4 it's a home match with Newcastle United and a trip to face Athletic Club.
Yes.
Peace.
So that's all. We know everything also for Paris Saint-Germain. And Zlatan, if you pick the last ball, we all know who we're talking about, but the paper will also show it.
PSG.
Manchester City.
And of course, it is
City.
Manchester City record holders because they did 26 matches without a single defeat between 2022 and 24. They will play Borussia Dortmund, Real Madrid, and tell us which are the 6 teams.
With Real Madrid again.
Yeah, completing the path then for Manchester City. Some great trips actually for the City fans. From pot 2, they host Bayer Leverkusen and they travel to Villarreal. From pot 3, it's Napoli and a trip to the Arctic Circle to take on Bodo Glimt. And from pot 4, Galatasaray and a visit here in the Principality to take on AS Monaco.
But
so,
you're still in pot
the first
1,
teams
guys,
have been drawn. Some incredible fixtures to look forward to already. Kaká's former side Real Madrid taking on Manchester City again. Zlatan's former team Inter against Liverpool, and the holders Paris Saint-Germain against Bayern Munich. We have to remind you at this stage, of course, that the grid shows you all of the fixtures, but not necessarily the order. The full calendar will be released for you on Saturday, so make sure you keep an eye out for that.
Yeah, tune in for that. We're done with pot 1, of course. Before we go to pot 2, I had a quick question for Zlatan about PSG. Of course, you were there 4 seasons, won 4 league titles, and you've actually scored more goals in the Champions League for PSG, 20, than any other club. So how happy were you to see them lift the trophy for the first time ever last season?
I'm super happy. I have a good relationship with the president, Nasser. I was there from the first day. I'm super proud that I was...
Zlatan the goat. Goat was speed ndani ya bonga sahi. Anyways, where is this stream? And the internet in a
The architect of the project, because for every project you need an architect, and I was the architect. It's not easy to play in PSG because when I came, I ate schnitzel, now they eat caviar, so little different. No, I'm super happy and proud. They're doing an amazing job, and I think the whole world is enjoying, and they just have to keep going and be humble, feet on the ground, and work.
Like be humble and keep going.
Thanks for your insight. We are moving on to pot 2 now, where 9 more teams are about to find out their destiny in this season's league phase.
Pot 2 ndio sasa. Pot 2 Arsenal FC. Tulikuwa tunararua timu yuko Champions League. Bayer Leverkusen iko ndani pia kwa pot 2. Atletico Madrid. Benfica. Nani mwingine? Hizi timu Atlanta pia iko ndani yake na Adiamola Lukman Nuggets. Alafu kuna Villarreal. Hii ni watu wa 42 teams. So we have Villarreal. Then we have also Juventus again on it. Juventus also is in. Frankfurt is there. Frankfurt Ikondakas. Glabaj Ikondakas in 42. Glabaj is also present. Now let's
9
see.
more outstanding teams in Pot 2, including a couple of two-time winners, Juventus and Benfica, 3-time finalists, Atletico de Madrid, and last season's semi-finalists, Arsenal. Gentlemen, and specifically Giorgio, back to you.
Yes, not back to me, but back again to Zlatan. You are absolutely great with the Pot 1. Show us more greatness now.
Pot 2.
And
Tuone.
here we go, first team of Pot 2.
Pot 2.
Bayer Leverkusen.
Bayern Leverkusen.
Yes, Bayer Leverkusen, who won all 4 home matches last year without conceding a single goal to their opponents. We are ready for Bayer Leverkusen. Just to remind everyone, Paris Saint-Germain and Manchester City are their Pot 1 opponents. Please. Thank you.
Okay, these are the next teams that Bayer Leverkusen will be playing. From Pot 2, they will host Villarreal and travel to Lisbon to take on Benfica. From Pot 3, it's a home tie against PSV Eindhoven and a trip to take on the Greek champions Olympiacos. And from Pot 4, Newcastle United at home and Copenhagen away.
Hakuna cha mnyonge,
Yes,
unapewa mabazu.
this is
They give
Bayer
you
Leverkusen.
big
Let's go with
clubs.
another one.
Let's go. Leverkusen done. Nangoja Arsenal. Let's go.
Arsenal.
Arsenal FC semi-finalists last year. They had to concede a victory only
Bayern
to
Munich,
the eventual
Inter
winners
Milan.
of Paris Saint-Germain. For Arsenal, we have drawn Bayern and Inter, and
Bayern Munich,
we are
Inter
now
Milan.
ready to find out which are the 6
Atletico
teams.
Madrid,
And we are
Glabaj,
finding that out right now,
Olympiacos
Giorgio.
are
It's
giving us easy
Atletico de
teams.
Madrid and Club Rouge in Pot 2, home match with Olympiacos,
So the only
and a
tougher
trip
side
to
is
Slavia
only-
Praha
we
in
also
Pot
Atletico
3,
Madrid,
and in Pot 4
Glabaj.
they'll be hosting the newcomers Kairat Almaty
Big one, Arsenal.
and taking on Athletic
Big
Club
one.
on the road.
Very
Yes,
easy job.
this is all for Arsenal. So after Arsenal, who comes?
Arsenal, we are clean. But I think the first game it will be away.
Atalanta.
Atalanta Bergamasca Calcio.
Yeah,
One of the
Atlanta-
big
Atlanta is
surprises of
facing
the last few seasons. They are established
Chelsea.
Champions League team now, and the most
Paris
recent winners
Saint-Germain.
of a UEFA title for Italy. They did it in 24 with the Europa League. So 6 opponents for Atalanta.
Let's
after
see
Chelsea
most
and Paris Saint-Germain.
Glabaj, Frankfurt,
Thank you, Kaka, for pressing the button.
Salvaria,
Let's take a look at their
Marseille,
final 6 opponents. Then
Athletic
from
Club,
Pot
and
2,
UNSG.
it's Club Bruges and a trip to Eintracht Frankfurt.
Yeah, that's
from
a
Pot
nice
3,
move
they will
for
host
Atlanta.
Slavia
The only tougher
Praha
clubs is
and travel to Olympique
Paris
de Marseille.
Saint-Germain.
And from
Chelsea is
Pot
not a
4, it's
club. Chelsea is
Athletic
very
Club
small club.
and
You
a
can
trip to
demolish
Belgium
it.
to take on the newcomers Union Saint-Gilloise.
Yes, so Bruges challenging Atalanta again. They
Yeah.
eliminated Atalanta last year, and now they will have to go to Bergamo. Let's see. Please, Zlatan. Next team drawn.
Benfica.
Benfica,
This time we
Benfica
go
kuna
to
nani?
Portugal, to Benfica.
Benfica.
45 participations in the Champions League, the second most overall
Benfica.
in Europe.
Wako na Real
For
Madrid.
Benfica, we're
Chelsea,
ready. They
Bayern
know they will
Leverkusen.
play Real Madrid, Chelsea, and Leverkusen. And you tell us which other 15s.
Ndio hizo zingine.
The Portuguese
Juventus,
Giants, of course,
Napoli,
qualified this week.
Ajax.
They'll also be facing
Hey, oh,
Juventus
Newcastle.
away, hosting Napoli and Ajax in Pot 3. And in
Benfica
Pot
iko na
4,
mawe.
it's a match at home in Lisbon against Karabakh and a trip to St. James's Park to take on Newcastle United.
Exactly. So this is all for Atalanta. We have now another team
Liverpool
that
iko na
we want to
Real Madrid
see
tena. Beef, they are beefing up.
already.
Club Bruges.
Club Brugge.
Bruges. Bruges, it's the cup winners in Belgium and the only Belgian club which has made it to the,
So watafface
to the
Barcelona,
final of this
Bayern Munich,
competition in
watafface also
78.
Arsenal.
They
then
will
they
face,
Atlanta.
they know already the 4 teams of Pot 1 and 2, Barcelona, Bayern, Arsenal, Atalanta, and now we go with the others.
Yeah, and the final four for Club Bruges then
Yeah,
are
kuna Sporting
Olympique de
CP,
Marseille
Monaco,
and a trip to Lisbon to
Kairat
take on
Lami.
Sporting de Portugal. And from pot four, they host AS Monaco, and they are away in Kazakhstan to take on Kairat Almaty.
Yes, this was Bruges. Please, Zlatan,
The only
throw another
Belgian.
ball.
Let's see more. Pot 2 is intense.
Eintracht Frankfurt.
Frankfurt.
Eintracht Frankfurt, the first German club to reach a UEFA Club final in 1960 in front of an amazing
They'll
crowd
face
of
Liverpool, Barcelona, and Atlanta.
127,000
Let's see more.
people. So, Kaka, please tell us which other five teams after Liverpool,
Atletico
Barcelona,
Madrid,
and Atalanta.
Tottenham.
They are,
Napoli,
Giorgio, Atletico de
Galatasaray.
Madrid from pot 2, Tottenham and Napoli from pot 3. And in the final pot, it's Galatasaray at home and Karabag away.
Yes, that's all also for Eintracht. Yes, we have now three left to conclude
Let's go,
pot
let's
number
go.
2.
Pot 2. Who's here?
Juventus.
Juventus, the Italian team with the most matches played in this Champions League, 311. So
Dortmund,
they will play
Real
Dortmund, Madrid, Real
Benfica.
Madrid, and Benfica, and we now reveal the other five opponents.
Villarreal,
Yeah,
Sporting
completing the
CP.
picture then for the
Bodo,
two-time winners.
Rafos,
From pot 2,
Monaco.
it's Villarreal. From pot 3, it's Sporting.
Not a bad,
and a trip
not a
to
bad,
Bodo
not
Glimt. And
bad,
from
not
pot
bad for
4, they will
Juventus.
host the newcomers
Not bad for
Paphos,
Juventus,
and
not
they will be
bad.
here to take on AS Monaco.
So two newcomers also for Juventus here. We see with Bodo Glimt and
not
Paphos.
bad for Juventus.
Yes,
Not bad
Zlatan,
for
please.
Juventus, guys.
You throw another ball.
Yeah, not bad for Juventus actually. Not bad, not bad, not bad.
Two Spanish teams.
Atletico Madrid.
And we go with Atletico de Madrid, the winners of 7 European titles in total between UEFA Cup, Super Cup, and Cup Winners' Cup. So Atleti, they will face Inter, Liverpool, Frankfurt, and Arsenal, +4.
The final four for Atleti. Bodo Glimt at home, PSV Eindhoven away. That's in pot 3. And in pot 4, they'll be hosting Union Saint-Gilloise.
So tuangalie, yeah, nilikuwa naenda kwa Streamlabs naona kuna like CPU nini. Yeah, I knew itakuwa na lag always. I knew it. Acha niangalie hapa. So we have streamed for 12 minutes. Go live to dashboard. View your live streams. Screenshot. Refresh chat. Wow. And it's like Arsenal bado tujapata like si big deal. Bayern Munich, Inter Milan. The squad I have right now, that's an easy job for us. That's an easy job, man. That's an easy job. We are the Arsenal. We are the Arsenal. We are the Arsenal. Current team drawn sign Atletico Madrid. It will first as Arsenal, Inter Milan, Liverpool, Frankfurt, Bodo, PSV.
And they'll be traveling to Turkey to take on Galatasaray.
Galatasaray.
Correct. Only one team, Zlatan, and pot 2 is done.
Tuone nani.
Villarreal.
Yes, what
Villarreal.
we're waiting for is the yellow submarine of Villarreal, winners of the Europa League in 21. And who comes after Man City, Dortmund, Juventus, and Leverkusen for them? Let's press the button.
Okay, so the final four for Villarreal then. They host Ajax and they travel to Tottenham Hotspur. And from pot 4, it's
So Villarreal will face
Copenhagen
Man
at
City,
home
Dortmund,
and a trip
Juventus,
to
Leverkusen,
Paphos.
Ajax, Tottenham.
Yeah, so we're halfway
Copenhagen,
through.
and
18
Raffles.
of the
Not
36 clubs know who
Bad
they're
for
facing.
the-
There's a lot to look forward to after these first two pots, of course, including Club Brugge against Arsenal, for
Let's see.
example, Juventus taking on Benfica, Atleti playing Frankfurt, just to name a few.
Yeah, just to name a
Arsenal,
few indeed.
Bayern,
Kaka, we
yeah.
were speaking before, weren't we, about your incredible memories of winning that 2007 Champions League final. Actually, before the draw earlier today, Pedro and I were taking a look at an image of that starting lineup, and we were just thinking, wow, it is just superstar after superstar after superstar, including your good self, of course. What was it like to play in that team with such a group of talent?
Oh, it was amazing. It was amazing to be part of that team with these players that you just mentioned. I've been blessed to have this kind of teammates in my career, in Milan, in Madrid, in national team. So it's a lot of lessons. Every training it's a lesson. So had
And let's just keep the
Maldini as a
talking point and
captain,
let's
has a
continue with the
Cafu,
draw. I don't need to
Pirlo,
listen to
Gattuso,
achievements. I was
Shevchenko,
never born when
Inzaghi,
you
all
were
these
playing.
players every day. It's
I'm born in
was really
21st
good,
century.
amazing.
You teach each other.
Let's just keep this.
It's brilliant to
good
see.
to draw,
Look, we're going to move on to pot 3 now. 9
Pot
more
3.
teams then will be discovering their fate, including a 4-time winner of this competition and last season's Europa League champions.
Tottenham Hotspur. PSV Eindhoven. PSV. FC Ajax. Napoli. Let's continue. Sporting CP. Olympique issue. Me, I don't know how they perform this, guys. Then finally, Salvia Praha. Then we have Bodo. Bodo has made it. Olympique Marseille. That's pot 3.
9 more teams then from 8 different countries, including some real giants, previous winners Ajax and PSV Eindhoven, established European teams, of course, like Tottenham and
Let's
Napoli,
see.
and also some sides looking to make their mark in this competition, Slavia Praha and Bodo Glimt.
Indeed, and you may have noticed that we've had a formation shift here on stage. We're now going to have Kaká attacking on Giorgio's right, drawing the balls, and on the left of Giorgio, it's Zlatan pressing the button. So, Giorgio, over to you for the second half.
Of course, champions can play everywhere on the field. When there is class, there is everything. So now, Kaká, you have to be at the same, up to the job of Zlatan. Please shuffle the balls.
Now let's see who we have here.
And
Pot
you
3
draw
guys,
the
pot
first
3 guys.
team of pot number 3.
Pot 3, number 1, who is it?
Olympique de Marseille.
Olympique de Marseille is the first team drawn and the first French club to have won the trophy in 1993. Well, the trophy, of course, from the inception of the UEFA Champions League. That's clear. They know already that they play Liverpool, Real Madrid, Atalanta, Club Brugge.
So they will already
Zlatan, now
Liverpool,
please
Real Madrid, Atalanta,
reveal
and Club
with the
Brugge.
button,
That's
yes,
the first
the other 4 opponents.
Now let's now go to more. Ajax,
Yeah, the
Sporting
final 4 then for Olympique de
Newcastle,
Marseille
and
from
Union
pot 3.
SG.
It's a home tie against Ajax and they travel to take on Sporting. And from pot 4, they're at home to Newcastle United and they're in Belgium to take on Union Saint-Gilloise.
Yeah, so this means that we're ready for another team.
Let's go. Who is next?
Tottenham.
Tottenham Hotspur.
Europa
The
League
Spurs,
winners.
Winners of the UEFA Europa League this year,
They'll face
ending a
Dortmund,
wait which lasted
Paris
more
Saint-Germain,
than 40
Villarreal, and
years for
Frankfurt. The
European
first 4
silverware.
guaranteed.
So Tottenham have been drawn against
Tottenham
Borussia
will face
Dortmund,
again
Paris Saint-Germain,
PSG.
Villarreal, and Frankfurt, and Zlatan will
Now
now
let's save more
reveal
clubs. Tottenham,
which other 4 teams.
Salvia
Completing the
Praha,
lineup,
Bodo,
Slavia Praha at
Copenhagen,
home,
and Monaco.
Bodo Glimt away, so rematch of that semi-final in the Europa League last season. It's a home match with Copenhagen and an away fixture right here in the Principality to take on Monaco.
Yes, this is it. Kaká, please draw the next team.
Team, so we have who? The next team from pot 3 we have. Who are we going to have?
Bodo Glimt.
Bodo Glimt, one of our newcomers, first Norwegian team
Bodo Glimt is
in
the
the Champions League after
newcomer, the
Rosenborg
underdog.
in 2007 and 8.
They'll face Manchester City,
And for
Dortmund,
Bodo Glimt, what
Juventus,
we know 5
Atletico
of
Madrid,
their
and
opponents.
Tottenham.
We need to reveal another 3.
More clubs, We have Salvia, Monaco, Galatasaray, Yeah.
We have, of course, Slavia Praha from pot
That's
3,
a tough
as
choice.
well as Tottenham. And in
Looking
pot
at
4,
Manchester City,
it's a home match
Dortmund,
with Monaco
Juventus,
and
Atletico
a trip
Madrid,
to
and
Istanbul
Tottenham.
to take on Galatasaray.
That's a heavy.
Yes,
that's a heavy
this is
castle
also
board.
the lineup for Bodo Glimt. We can proceed. We have another 6 teams waiting in pot number 3.
Yeah,
Most of the
let's see,
points
let's
are known,
see.
but we must know everything.
Let's see.
Sporting.
CP.
Club de Portugal, back-to-back champions in Portugal. First
see.
time it happens since the 50s.
So they will face Paris Saint-Germain,
Congratulations to,
Bayern Munich,
Sporting,
Gladbach,
of
Juventus,
course,
and Inter. Those are the
you can press
first
the button
5.
and give them reveal 3 other
And then they'll
opponents
face
for them.
Napoli,
Yeah,
Kailamatli,
3 more
and
opponents
Athletic
then for
Club.
Sporting from pot 3, they're
Sporting.
facing Olympique de Marseille and of course Napoli away. And from pot 4, it's Kairat Almaty at home and a trip to the Basque Country to take on Athletic Club.
Yes, let's go ahead, move on with
Yeah, current team draw now.
next
We have another
row.
team.
After Sporting,
Ajax.
Olympiacos.
we go to Greece with the Greek champions and cup winners of Olympiacos, the only
I thought it was
club
Ajax.
from Greece
So they'll
who
face
have
Real
won a major
Madrid,
UEFA trophy,
Barcelona,
Conference League in
Leverkusen,
2024. Yes, please,
Arsenal.
4 opponents to be revealed.
Yeah, and that quartet
killing it.
is PSV
Ajax,
Eindhoven at home
Raffles.
and Ajax away, so 2 Dutch opponents for the Greek champions in pot 3. And in pot
They're going
4,
to destroy
it's a
teams
home
in this
tie
Champions
with
League.
Paphos
This season,
from Cyprus,
we are going to
debutants,
destroy
and an
teams.
away match at Kairat Almaty in Kazakhstan.
So a derby between Greek speakers
So Arsenal
with
fans,
Paphos.
the teams we can face.
Very good,
Bayern
let's
Munich,
go.
Inter Milan,
Tell us the
Atletico
name of
Madrid,
the next
Gladbach,
team.
Athletic, Kaira Atni, Salvi Praha, Olympiacos. Those are the teams we are going. So Bayern Munich at home, Inter Milan away,
Ajax.
Athletic.
This time
home.
is Ajax, the most successful
I'm going
Dutch
to dominate this thing. I'm
side
going to
in this
dominate it.
competition. 4 wins for Ajax,
that's the thing you're going
3
to
in the
face.
70s
Oh,
with the
sorry
team
guys,
of
I
the great
forgot to
Johan
still have
Cruyff.
the teams.
Let's go. Zlatan, 2 opponents are not known for Ajax.
Yeah, much known for Ajax already. Completing the final legs of their adventure then is Galatasaray at home from pot 4 and a trip to Azerbaijan to take on Karabakh.
Yeah, that's all also for Ajax. We can proceed. You can draw the next team.
Slavia Praga.
This time it's
Slavia Praga.
SK Slavia
Slavia
Praga,
Praga.
champions of Czechia. They won all their 18 matches at home last season to win the title. And for Slavia Praga, we need to reveal 2 teams.
All teams now.
We do indeed, and
Athletic
they are
Club
Athletic
and
Club at
Paphos.
home and Paphos away, completing the picture for
Slavia
Slavia
Praha. They must
Praha
face
in
us.
next season's
Yeah.
competition.
Correct.
Already confirmed.
Correct. Let's go. Next draw.
PSV.
PSV
PSV.
Eindhoven, winners of the title in the Netherlands last year with a fantastic final rush in the last month. And for Eindhoven, what we know is 5 opponents, and thanks to Zlatan, we will know the other 3 now.
PSV, Bayern Munich, Liverpool,
Okay,
Athletic,
thank you. From pot 3 then, the
Leverkusen, Napoli,
1988
Olympiacos,
winners.
Union and
We know
Newcastle.
about Olympiacos already, so Napoli is the other team that they'll be facing at home. And from pot 4, it's Union Saint-Gilloise and a trip to St James's Park
Tough
to take
choice.
on
Bayern
Newcastle.
Munich, Liverpool,
Yes, so
Athletic,
only
Leverkusen,
one
Napoli.
To complete pot 3,
Some groups are group
Kaká,
of death.
we know who we're talking about.
Now let's see. I think it's Napoli is the last one.
Napoli.
It is, of course, the team with the Scudetto on the shirt. It's Napoli, winners of the Serie A
Napoli,
twice
they
in the
will
last
face
3
Chelsea,
seasons.
Man
They have
City,
been
Frankfurt,
allocated
Benfica,
6
Sporting
opponents.
CP,
They need to know the 2 from pot 4.
Yeah, so from this spot, we already knew
Copenhagen,
about Sporting and
Karabakh.
PSV. Completing the picture, Karabakh at home and a trip to Denmark to take on FC Copenhagen.
So many quality fixtures already, Pedro, Giorgio, Zlatan and Kaká. We can't wait for all of them already. A few to pick out from here. Marseille against Ajax, Bodo Glimt against Tottenham, the rematch, as you said, and Napoli against
Pot
Sporting.
three,
It is all
pot
looking very
three.
exciting already.
But we're not done yet. On to our final pot, and this one includes 3 Champions League debutants, as well as teams from Spain, Turkey, and England.
Let's see about 4. this is the last spot, I guess. FC Copenhagen. This is Copenhagen, Monaco.